career in policing can be very rewarding, but it also takes its toll, both physically and mentally. Incorporating an exercise routine into your weekly schedule is a great way to switch off from work mode and allows your body to recover from the stresses of being on the job. Intense exercise releases endorphins and helps control cortisol levels, your body's stress hormone, allowing your body to recover from a hypervigilant state, minimize current stress levels, and making you more resilient to future stress. My name is Nathan Wildy, owner and head personal trainer at Metabolism Fitness, and I'll be your online PT for this video series. Your warm-up doesn't have to take long, just a few minutes to increase your heart rate, and then a few more to focus on stretching and loosening out any sore spots in our muscles. The warm-up doesn't have to be long, but it does have to be hard enough to ensure we're getting an elevated heart rate, we're breaking a sweat, and we're out of breath. If you're not sweating and you're not out of breath, you're not warmed up properly. If we're training at the park, then running a lap or two will be sufficient for your warm-up. If you're training at home, I love warming up with skipping. 2 sets of 2 minutes with a 1 minute break in between should be sufficient. If you're training at the gym, jump on a rowing machine for a great full body workout. Once your heart rate is elevated, then it's time to get into some stretches. We want to be focusing on dynamic stretches prior to our workout, not static stretches. We'll save those for the end of the workout. A dynamic stretch is one which is only held for 4 or 5 seconds, or even better, one that's performed through movement. If you have a full body workout coming up, try the following series of dynamic stretches. We want to focus our stretches on muscle groups that we're going to be using during that workout. Arm rolls are a great stretch to warm up your shoulders. Leg swings are excellent to warm up the quads, the glutes, and the hamstrings. And a favourite of mine are knee rolls to warm up the lower back. One last thing to note, if you're training with weights, then after your stretches, it's important to perform 1 set of lifts per major muscle group that you're going to be training that day. If you're working upper body, then shoulder presses or bench press are a great way to warm up your shoulders, your triceps, and your chest. If you're doing lower body work, then perform a set of walking lunges with no weights, or perform a set of squats at 50% of what you normally lift. Once you've gone through your warm-up set, you're ready to get stuck into the work. The next video in this series, we'll look at some high-intensity interval cardio that can be performed in just 20 minutes at home.